So you want to buy a Blu-ray player. What should you look for? Well, one of the first things you should look for is, does it have Ethernet capability? In other words, does it connect to the internet? If it connects to the internet, it gives you a lot more capability than you would have a standalone player. First of all, firmware upgrades. What is firmware? Well, firmware is the feature set of your Blu-ray player. So these new Blu-ray players now have the capability of having updates even after you purchase it. As long as it connects to the internet, you can upgrade the firmware, and so if there's a new feature coming out or a bug fix or whatever, the player can be upgraded automatically because it's connected to the internet. But it also gives you some other capabilities. For example, you can have widgets, get the weather, the news, things like VieraCast that Panasonic has. A number of other companies have that, or getting movies downloaded directly from a service like Netflix or Amazon. All that is happening with a Blu-ray player that's connected to the internet. Of course, doing that also gives you the BD Live capability. BD Live is an enhanced capability, so you're watching your Blu-ray disc and there's a new feature that comes out on the disc, or there's a new movie coming out by some of the actors in the film. Guess what? With the BD Live, you'll be able to go and find out that, see the trailer of the film. Even though it was not on the disc originally, because of the internet, it adds it to the program. Another thing to look for on a Blu-ray player is having a memory slot in it, like an SD slot on the front of the Blu-ray player. Then with an SD slot, you can take your still pictures that you come out of your camera, stick it right in, take a card out of your camera, stick it right into the Blu-ray player, and instantly you can watch your slides on your TV. Or if you have a camcorder that uses an SD card and it shoots in the AVC-HD format, which is the high-definition format that forms on these little SD cards, you can stick that right in and play it. Upconverting, that's a very important capability. Take a look and find a Blu-ray player that has a good upconverter. Upconverting is taking a standard DVD that you have in the past and upconverting it to a program that looks very much like high definition. It's not high def, but it makes it look much, much better. So the upconverter, a good upconverter, makes a big difference. Deep color, another thing to look for. TVs today can display much more color gamut than the older ones, and so they refer to that as HDMI 1.3, deep color, XYZ color. Basically all these to say much broader color range, it gives you a much better picture. And finally, there's something called 24p playback. What's 24p? Well, motion pictures are not shot in 30 frames per second, they're shot in 24 frames per second. And when normal DVD players play back a movie on a DVD, they take that 24 and they convert it to 30, which is not really the full cinema experience. But with Blu-ray players, you can output the 24 exactly the way it was produced by the producers, and if you have a Blu-ray player with 24p and a TV that takes 24p, connect them digitally, you're going to get that 24p experience. Add in THX sound, add in home theater, add in the wonderful quality of a plasma or LCD set today, and you have an experience that rivals the movie theater. I hope this was helpful. If you want more information, don't hesitate to go to livinginhd.com. Look at the Answer Man. Please don't hesitate to put comments on. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll be happy to answer it in another episode. Thanks.